Welcome to this week's Coffee and Conversation, men. I want to talk about the guy in the title, and I'm also going to talk about something that's more common with the men we work with. They're in very low sex, low passion marriages, sex once a month or less. We'll talk about that, but first I want to talk about our guy in the title. 9 years in a sexless marriage, still believing the lies that A, his wife isn't interested in sex, and the truth is, she is interested in sex, as she's had an affair 5 years ago. She just isn't interested in sex with him. And his belief that this is normal and there's nothing that can be done. He's telling himself these lies. He also is lying to himself, thinking she's not still having affairs. After dealing with and talking to over a dozen women in the last 15 years who've had affairs, some that I've known quite well, once that genie comes out and the woman rediscovers her sexuality after suffering for years with a guy who didn't know how to bring that out in her, they don't go back. She's had, I would bet any sum of money, this guy's wife has had multiple affairs since she was caught. She stopped for a few months, but it's like a drug. And I feel sorry for the guy, because even though I've helped countless men turn their sex life around, turn their marriages around, or have an amazing sex life with others, he's like, I don't think that route's for me. And he's set in his ways, and if he keeps doing what he's been doing, he's going to get what he's been getting. The sad part is, he had an opportunity when the affair was discovered to dive in, work on himself, and like a lot of high quality men, use it as a wake-up call to turn things around. He didn't do that. Instead, he just was a nice guy and forgave her and continued to do exactly what he'd been doing because she promised him that she wouldn't do it again. It's kind of sad. But I know she, like I said, there's no doubt in my mind, multiple affairs. And she's not going to divorce him anytime soon. There's 2 more kids to get out of school. Once they're out of high school, she may. There's enough assets. He's a high income earner. She can live a nice life without him. But right now she's got the country club membership. She's got a nice car. She's got every need taken care of. And she has a fulfilling and exciting sex life that doesn't include him. So why would she change? Next is the men, and we see this a lot, that have no passion. Sex is once a month, if that. And that can be changed. You can turn that around if there's still embers burning there of connection. You can learn how to create intimacy, connection, start having passionate sex, and changing your mindset, working on yourself to do this. It is not comfortable. A lot of guys don't always like the thoughts and the conversations that go with this process, but the reality is, I would argue 90%, assuming no abuse, of women have an inner whore. You'd be amazed. And it's a question of, are you the man who can bring that out? Are you the man who could take a woman who's never had multiple orgasms and make her have dozens? Are you the man who could make her want to have hot, passionate sex with you again? Yeah, your wife. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I created the bedroom revival that's starting at the end of this month. This is a skill set. This isn't something we're born innately understanding how to do. And as long as there's still connection, you can turn this around. So reach out to me at manoflegacy.org, either the Get in Touch button or Dennis Collins at manoflegacy.org. It's going to be a small group program. It's a limited number for the bedroom revival. And this, every guy I've worked with on this issue has turned it around. Some of them not always with their wives. Sometimes that relationship was already done. But there's nothing wrong with wanting a passionate and fulfilling sex life with the woman you love. And if you are not having sex with your wife, is she your wife or is she your roommate? I know that's a little harsh, but that's the reality. I've never had sex with my roommates, and that's one of the qualifiers. So, men, have a great week. reach out to me. Let's talk and see if this program might be a great fit for you. Talk to you later.